like a lot of teams in the IPL, you need your best players playing well right the way through the tournament, or certainly at the back end of the tournament anyway, when the bigger games come around. And what I think what we're seeing with Bangalore this year is that their big name players just aren't standing up like they did last year. I mean, they got on an amazing roll the back end of last year's tournament. Kohli playing out of his skin, De Villiers playing well, Gale chipping in here and there, Watson doing a good job with bat and ball, and their spinners doing a pretty good job. But so far, you know, Kohli's done next to nothing. Flashes in the pan from Gale and AB De Villiers, but the consistency from RCB just hasn't been there. So, I mean, it's the same sort of conversation we have about them every year. They rely on probably too few, as they have done for a while, but quite often those few have actually been quite consistent and been good enough to win a lot of games for them. This season hasn't panned out that way. You need to have great balance and great depth through your whole squad, and I think that's one thing RCB haven't been able to do. And you know, they're paying a few players a great chunk of their salary cap, which has happened a couple of times in the Big Bash out here as well, and then leaves the rest of your squad a little bit exposed. So I guess that's what's happening with them to a certain degree. Rahul is also a massive loss for them. He had a terrific back end last season. Obviously he's an Indian Test player now and did some pretty amazing things last year. So him not being at the top is a big loss. But you know, Watson's the other one that probably just hasn't had that consistency or those match-winning performances this season that he's had in previous seasons, and he's been in and out of the side and up and down the batting order to a certain degree. So yeah, they've got some issues there.